Lars-Erik Larsson grew up in the small community of Åkarp, located in southern Sweden. He was hardly a prodigy, but took a cantor's degree already at the age of 16 and was accepted at the Conservatory of the Royal Academy of Music in Stockholm at the age of 17. Larsson had his breakthrough as a composer with his neoclassical style at the World Music Days in Florence in 1934. Since 1937 he was employed at the Swedish Broadcasting Company both as a composer and a conductor. His collaboration with the lyric poet Hjalmar Gullberg gave birth to a new genre, the lyrical suite, in which the recitation of poems was interspersed with musical vignettes. God in Disguise was premiered on the Swedish radio in 1940, but has afterwards come to assume a permanent position in the standard repertoire of Swedish choirs. Lars-Erik Larsson quit his job at the Swedish Broadcasting Company, but continued his public activities as the Professor of Composition at the Royal College of Music in Stockholm, a position he held during the years 1947 till 1959. As an inspector of the Swedish amateur orchestras, Larsson learned more about amateur musicians' needs and abilities. Beginning in the 1950s, he composed the 12 concertinos Opus 45, in which each and every instrument of an ordinary orchestra was given a relatively demanding solo part, but with modest demands on the orchestra. A number of them, like the trombone concertino, have been performed quite often and added to the limited solo repertoire for these instruments. During the post-war years, a reorientation and renewal took place in Larsson's composing, but his personal characteristics remain: the rhythmic flow, the balanced voice leading, and the elegance of the melodies. He said, "I don't want to be Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I want to be Larsson."